can start with my introduction. So my name is Souvik Chatterjee. I'm a certified PMP certified trainer and having around 19 years of experience in the different IT project management and the pharma project management, as well as different type of the manufacturing project as well. So here we are today, we are discussing about the PMP, meaning the project management. So I have seen already three candidates has joined. So I would like to understand from you what you understand or what is your experience about the project management or PMP certification. What is your expectation and why you are interested in the PMP? So I have seen that we have another participant also joined here. Arun has joined. Welcome, Arun. So
Hey,
I would like
thanks.
to hear from you, Hari, Jaya, uh, Arun, Noni Babu, that what is your experience or what is your expectation about the PMP?
No, I'm not pretty sure of it. Like I've just heard about it. I'm not sure of anything in the specific topic. So just wanted to see and understand what exactly is PMP and how it would benefit for my with respect to my work experience. So just thought of joining here to
Yeah,
understand about it.
okay, sure, Arun, sure.
Hi
So Arun,
Souvik, this is Nani Babu.
yeah, please go ahead, Noni Babu.
Yeah, like if we complete PMP certification, we may have a number of opportunities to work as a project managers, and then we can get we can increase our career program as well.
Yes, very true.
This is the expectation I am thinking about this.
Yeah. And Noni Babu and Arun, maybe if you can just also tell briefly about your background and the company you are working on and the project management experience.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, go
I am
ahead,
from
Nani.
telecom background. I have 18 plus years of experience and I worked as a L1 manager in Wipro for 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Uh, but due to lack of this certification, I don't have opportunity to work as a project manager.
Yeah, sure. And that is what one of the thing which we are going to discuss because PMP now is a mandatory requirement for all of our career. So we'll discuss about that. I am just waiting for a few more candidates to join. Arun, you are from which background and
Oh, I'm from infrastructure background, so basically cloud infrastructure support engineer, and I have been actually I started my career as a cloud support infrastructure engineer, but I'm right now doing a service management for one of the project, and which is responsible for taking care of service level agreements for multiple teams in the specific project.
very nice, very nice. Thank you, Arun. Thank you. I can see that Nikhil has also joined. So welcome, Nikhil. Joya, Ari, would you like to briefly tell about your experience about the project management?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Ashish, sir, yeah, go ahead.
No, oh yeah. So I wanted to intervene here, so we can team. So my name is Ashish Sadekar. I am the founder for ProThoughts, and thank you all for joining the session. I wanted to set the expectation of why we are having this introductory session, and I am just joining no because Jigisha and Souvik mentioned that no, let's have this. You also join. So I wanted to put a expectation that why we are having a session. We are actually requesting Souvik, who is our online trainer, to come and talk with all of you and so that you can gauge how the sessions are happening. So at ProThoughts, we really value the trainer. We really value the material. We are the only exclusive distributors for Rita Mulcahy. So our material that we provide is 30 plus material. So the idea of this introductory session was to make you understand what is on the offer right from the trainer's mouth, and also have this platform to have an interactive session with the trainer so that you understand where you are going to place your money, where you are going to invest, what is the returns that you are going to get on that. So we and team, the idea was to have a very short session rather than having a longish session, because everyone's time is valuable. So I would request Souvik, you go through very quickly the slide deck and use some time for any questions that the team would have about their apprehensions about why they want to do MBA for PMP, and how it can benefit their careers and how it can be a stepping stone for their careers. Just to introduce myself, sorry about that. I think certifications is a great proven catalyst. When I was in Microsoft, I had done a lot of certification, and it actually gave a very good boost for my career. And then, because I believe in certifications, ProThoughts was started. So I hand over to you, Souvik. I will be on mute spectator, and maybe during the interactive sessions I might intervene. But go ahead, Souvik, all yours.
Thank you, Ashish. Thank you. Yeah, and in the interest of time, and thank you whoever has provided the introduction. You can see that few more candidates has joined. So why PMP, right? Because PMP is actually expanding our career opportunities. So whatever be the domain you are, if I have seen that some of you are from the cloud infrastructure, some of you are from the 18 years of experience, and a huge amount of the experience you have in the different domain. So the beauty of the PMP is that whatever domain you are in, the skeleton of the project management is same. So it actually gives, and it is an entry point, you can say that it is an entry gate for your expand your career in the different domain. So I have seen that people from the manufacturing is moving to IT people who are the project manager, they are working in a manufacturing. So it's a complete expansion of your career opportunities. So this actually help you to control your projects, because a PMP provides you the set of the rules and the control mechanism. So generally, you know that when you conduct the project, everything going fine, then you do not need to have the troubleshooting. But when you actually facing the problem, like your project is out of the control for the cost or for the time, then you need to have those tools. And PMP actually provides those all the proven tools to you. It has the 10 different knowledge areas, starting from the scope, your cost, your resource, your schedule. Everything is actually well proven and well documented. Not only that, you know that nowadays projects are done in the waterfall model, agile model, and the hybrid model. So PMP actually gives the opportunity to you to have all the different type of the project management methodologies. So that is the advantage. So whatever be the domain you are, your project management is going to be taken care of with the PMP certification and the guidelines. So this actually helps you to see that different organizations have the different methods, right? So why, how your organization project management has been done, and how the PMP wants us to do the project management. So it provides us the guidance on the different leadership skills, it provides us the guidance of the different way of working, as well as the environmental um, factors as well, which are impacting our different type of the projects. So if you see how our career, and guys, please feel free to ask question and interact. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me in between. So this is just to give you a glimpse of what is the impact or the positive effect of having the PMP. So if you see, if you have the PMP, we have almost double of the salary compared to the non-PMP. And as some of the participants has already mentioned, now PMP becoming an obligation, or it's a mandatory requirement to the entry of the project management. So if you see the experience of the PMP as well as with the PMP certification, your salary will be almost double, 40% to 50%, at least in all the countries in India as well as abroad. So who should attend the workshop? So I got some feedback from Jigisha that about your experience, and the professionals who are working as the project managers or the functional managers or the team leads or the different entrepreneurs, right? So who are actually starting their own business or the next start, and the professional who actually want to add value to their existing roles and managing the difficult projects and the complex projects. As well as nowadays, government and the education and professionals also have a lot of the expectation of the different project management because of the privatization of the government sectors. So what I have heard about your different experience from Jigisha, so we consider that you should go for the project management certifications. Jaya, you have a question?
No, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So what you expect from the workshop, as Ashish sir mentioned, so I started my journey from the PMP with ProThoughts. Into 2016 I got trained from ProThoughts. I got certification in the PMP. Then I got certification also in the Agile ACP, Agile certification, as well as then I become the trainer of in the ProThoughts after certification from the PMI. So as you can see that ProThoughts takes care of starting from the beginning of your application of the procedure, providing the mentorship, and until you complete your certification, I'll be there with you. There will be a WhatsApp group is created, so where we'll exchange the ideas even after the class is completed. So we have the material which are already proven in the industry. And what are the materials which we provide? So we provide the different materials, which is one of the material is the Rita Mulkai book, where ProThoughts is the authorized dealer in India, and we actually have the authority, as I mentioned, to share those concepts. And as you know that in PMP, I always say that there are 3 C's which are very important. So one is concept. So all the questions in the exam, you will see that conceptual question. And that is why you need to have different kind of situational question or the scenario based questions, which are actually in our core of the pro mock materials, meaning that we are providing the 7 mock test where we can get the similar type of the questions which you can expect during the exam. And from where we get these questions, so these questions are based on our expertise on the different trainers experience, feedback from our students and the participants who have successfully completed the exam. And the questions actually will help you to think that how the questions need to be tackled during the exam. And to tell you that what the feedbacks which we receive from our candidates, that generally we have a very systematic approach of how to read the exam. We tell you that how to prepare for the exam in the 2 months, and then you will see that the concept, how the concept needs to be evaluated. After each of the mock test, you will be getting a evaluation of, there are 6 different lessons are there, in which lesson you need to develop your skill. And you can always reach out to me after even the course is completed through the WhatsApp, and we can discuss that. If particular session or particular topic you have a difficulty in understanding, we can discuss and we can clarify the doubt. So that is what I'll be with you throughout your session, throughout your journey, from starting from the PMP to till you complete your PMP examination. Also, we have the network with other professionals as well, so you can use this for your career development and to find out the better jobs as well. Any question from anyone?
Okay.
No.
There is a question from Preetham. I would like to answer that question. That Preetham is saying that if we do PMP now, but from the next year, AI will be introduced. And this PMP without AI, will it be a perfect choice? Preetham, I don't know where you got to know that AI will be introduced in the next year onwards. AI is already there. We call it Infinity on PMI. That is the tool which is available on the PMI portal. AI is just an enabler, according to me. I think in the PMP, what you learn are the tools, techniques, the concepts to manage your project effectively. AI will be one of the enablers or the tools to get information easily. I don't think it will be as a part of the PMBOK 8 edition. Having said that, the quicker you do your PMP before the edition comes, the easier your exam would be. because the exam is aligned after people take the exam, and the questions become no more easier as the edition becomes no more used by the people. If there is a new edition, your exam would be more tougher. But if there are any updates from 7th edition to 8th edition, you don't have to get certified. For example, I got certified on 3rd edition, but I am still relevant active PMP credential holder. I just understand what is the difference between the 3rd edition, 4th edition, 5th edition, 6th edition, 7th edition, 8th edition. And ProThoughts actually does a lot of this PDA, booklet kind of stuff. What is the difference, etc. So I would insist that if you are considering PMP, do it earlier than later. I hope, Preetham, your question is answered on that. Yeah.
Thank you, Ashish.
Go ahead. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And as I mentioned to you, that what you expect from ProThoughts from this workshop. So we use the training material which is provided by PMI. So you will receive that. So as a downloadable material, so you can use it for your personal reading after the course is completed. We provide the mock test. We provide the flashcards. We provide the ITTOs, meaning that input, tools and techniques and output. The Rita Mulcahy PMP exam preparation books are also available. So we have 6 lessons, as I mentioned to you, that, and the 3 domain areas are there. So we have the leadership skill or the power skill. We have the way of working on the processes, defined processes, and the different environmental factors which are impacting the project management. So you will be having 1 year access to the training material and the personal licensed copy. Apart from that, for the preparation purpose, you will be getting the 180 exam type questions. And frankly, let me tell you that the feedback which I receive, because attached to the ProThoughts for a long time, they said that if we get consistently around 70 to 80% marks in ProThoughts exam papers, then means all of my participants have got above target in the PMP certification. So our standard of the questions are very high, and it is very much similar to the PMI questions, actual questions in the exams. Apart from that, we have very interactive sessions. As you know, that we have our technologies which has been developed by Ashish sir and the leadership team is by the game-based model. So during the session, we'll be having the different games based on the different principles of the project management, like your negotiation skill or your work breakdown structures, so that you can understand the concept, how to use it for your actual purpose during the course as well as during your actual projects. We also deal with a lot of the real life example. We share my experience as well as there are different case studies so that you can understand. And we have breakout sessions during the PMP classes. So you will see that you will be doing the hands-on experience on what to do, how to implement it. It is not that we are just going to discuss about theoretical concepts. So you are already going to have the hands-on experience during the session. So there are 3 steps. The first step is to ensure that you are eligible. We need to ensure that we have 36 months of experiencing the project leading or the project management. And then you need to have the 4-year college and the university degree, which I understand that all of you have. Either 4 years of degree or 3 plus 2 years of degree. So that will also be fine. And 35 project management education, which will be provided by ProThoughts after you complete this 4 days of training, 4 into 9 hours, 36 hours. So we provide the 35 contact hours of the training. So for the first step is that. So once you confirm your eligibility, so please gather your information about the project management, about your experience, the different project management, where the companies where you have worked on, summarize the experience, submit the application, and we are here to share and review your application before you submit the application. So we review that and we share our experience, that what are the do's and don'ts for the application. And once you completed it, submit it, and once you qualify it, then take a final date for your exam preparation. And as Ashish had mentioned, it is very important now because you are at a juncture. So we should better do it quickly before we have the next version of the PMBOK is coming up. So here I will again give a pause. I would like to understand if anyone has any question on the PMP.
Yes, I have one question.
Go ahead, please.
I'm working in Norway now, and uh, so from here, sitting from here, can I give? Am I eligible for this to give the exam, or is that offline or online kind of system that I am not sure? So they're
Ashish
just
sir,
wondering on that.
yeah. I try to answer and then you answer if you can add. So everywhere in the world we have the centers, and there are prometric center where you can give the exam from online or from your home. So but we always suggest that it's better if you can give the exam from online. There are centers, you need to just book the date, and Norway also there are centers, so you can go to the center and give the exam. So everywhere in the world you can give the exam. Ashish sir would like to add something.
Yeah. So thanks, Souvik. Rudananda, you can give the exams right now. The testing center is Pearson, not Prometric. Prometric was earlier the center, and I think Pearson centers are everywhere in the world. Having said that, you can also give it through your home with a proctor-based exam. Proctor-based is like there will be a camera and there will be a supervision while you're attempting the exam from home. So that is also available. So you can sit in any corner of the world and take the PMP certified exam.
Another question was, there was a slide regarding the salary compared to a PMP, non-PMP for different countries. How it has relevance to the European countries, because I didn't find any European countries in that slide.
Okay, let me answer this question. This is taken from the Pulse of the Profession, okay, which PMI publishes every year. Okay, so it should have, if you type Pulse of the Profession on the internet, you should get a PDF, okay, and now you can actually see the European median salary, etc. Yeah, basically takeaway, Rudananda, is that what PMI wants to say through this is that PMP holds some value, and it can give you a monetary value. Besides, because I had done the PMP way back, I think all the monetary good investment, being excellent project manager, what it gave me was a good amount of confidence in doing my projects in my workplace. I think I take that from my PMP things. Okay, I always believe that theory is a good intervention for your experience. Nothing beats experience, but if you know what you're doing, you will keep getting the same results. So theory is a good intervention. You should actually use theory at various points in your career, and PMP is a good proven theory. So that's what I see it.
Thank you, Ashish.
Yeah, thanks, Ashish.
Yes, no problem. So we open it for interactive session, and maybe if there are some questions which you have slides on, we can show them the slides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Radha.
Souvik, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah.
So in PMI portal, in the application process, they are asking for 3 years of experience as a project manager, right?
Correct. Yes.
So I don't have 3 years. So for that, do I need to produce? If I have, do I need to produce any certificate for the validation purpose?
Okay, Nani Babu, how many years experience you have in total?
18.
18. Okay. Now that 3 years is the total experience. Okay. Okay. So no, basically you should have some 4,500 hours of project management experience. That doesn't mean that you are doing as a designation as a project manager. You can be contributing to the projects as well. Okay, so when you say leading projects, it doesn't mean a project manager. You can be a team lead. You can be in various aspects doing a contribution to the project. So what I suggest, Nani Babu, is to send your resume to Jigisha, and we have an application review, okay, a senior person, an expert who reviews the application from an applicative point of view. If you have 18 years experience, I don't see a problem, but I want you to send your resume or your LinkedIn profile along with your resume, and we will take it from the expert.
Okay, sure. And one more question. So once we got this certificate, PMP certificate, do we need to rewrite the certificate after 2 years, 3 years kind of thing?
So we
No,
give
so the
yeah.
yeah. So actually, the certificate is for 3 years, and then after 3 years, you do not need to rewrite the exam. But you, in the 3 years, you need to acquire 60 professional development unit. How you can develop or get this professional development unit? ProThoughts provide a lot of the webinars. And one webinar, meaning that if you attend any kind of training, then one webinar for 1 hour will give one PDUs. Also, if you are working as a professional in your organization for the as a PM project on the project management, straight away you can claim that 15 PDUs for that. Like that way, you do not need to write the exam every 3 years. You just need to brush and refresh your skills, as Ashish sir is giving the example, like PMBOK 3 to PMBOK 4 by yourself, but you need to complete the PDUs, which will be like you're getting some training or performing some project management activities, but you do not need to rewrite the exam.
Okay. You can
And
earn
one more question. Like how many days that we have to prepare for the exam post if we take the course from the ProThoughts after the course completion, I mean.
So,
Okay, so we have the exam
correct.
strategy at the end of
So
the
that Tony Babu is the
Yeah, sorry. No. So what I was saying, okay. So we
go
yeah,
ahead.
so we
No,
will
sir, go
say
ahead,
at the
please.
end of the session, a exam strategy will share where we say for an average student, you take 60 days. This is what we have said, but there are students who are completed within 2 weeks of the training as well. The PM got certified as well. So it depends on person to person. But we have an exam strategy, which we have a study plan for 60 days.
Okay, so minimum 60 days is required. Okay, thank you.
Not minimum. I said on average. Minimum you can actually do next day as well. Okay, so so there are instances where people have cleared in 2 weeks as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony Babu. Any other question on? Please
I
ask
think
more questions so that it can.
yeah, Nikhil has asked a question. Is it necessary to have a experience in IT field? Is it possible to be applicable being in non-IT background? So Nikhil, the very good example is Souvik sir here with us. Okay, he is now in pharma. Okay, also he has IT experience, but he's typically a non-IT person as well. So it is not necessary. Like he said, he started saying that project manager domain agnostic. We have so many people from different industries who got PMP certified. So the the industry doesn't matter, okay, at all.
So please feel free to ask more questions so that we can help you to understand if you have any doubt on the preparation or on the process. So please feel free to ask more questions, right? So this is
Yeah,
one
Souvik.
example of how the things and it change. Yeah, Joya, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. Depending on the work experience and the industry we are working in, the trainings are specific to industries, or is it just a generic training that ProThought will be providing to all the candidates?
So,
For
Ashish,
example, if
maybe I
someone
can
is
try
working
to
in
answer
IT
this.
sector, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jaya, as we have mentioned, so the skeleton is same. So irrespective of you are working in IT domain or a non-IT domain or pharma domain, So the 6 lessons which we have in our PMI is common for all the domains. So in the agile, you may see sometimes there is a terminology for IT, but it was because the agile has started with IT. But if you see now, it is in all the industries has adopted agile. So both in waterfall and agile now, the principles are same, and this is irrespective of the domains. The principles and the use of the different principles are same. So it's all same for all the domains.
Okay. And these training sessions, are they offline or online? Like if someone needs to be physically present at one of the training center, or can they opt for an online training sessions?
Yeah, Jaya, I can answer that. Okay, we have offline classrooms regularly in some selected cities. Okay, right. Souvik takes the online course. Okay, so it's a global thing. We have so far customers from 57 countries as I'm speaking. So this is a instructor-led online course. So Souvik will be the trainer who will be live online as if he is interacting with you through a Zoom medium. Our one of the USPs is the interactive things that we do during our 4 days of session.
Okay, so there won't be any requirement for physically visiting one of the training center in order to get these training.
No, there is no mandatory requirement. We have an option of instructor-led online, and we also have offline in selected cities.
Okay, is there any training center in Delhi?
No, in Delhi we have not we don't have the offline. Okay, most of the people prefer the online. So we had the offline some years back, but now we only do online. So online
Okay.
is as good as offline. That's what I was trying to tell you with the interactive session. Okay, but yes, in Mumbai, which is our headquarters, we do offline as well as online.
Okay.
And Jaya,
And
just to add of what Ashish sir mentioned, you will not feel that we are offline. Like I can tell you that. So we have so much
no,
interactions. So you will not feel that.
no,
And
in
you
fact,
know
I would
the
prefer to
advantage of
be to have an online session because it would be difficult for us. I mean, for my self to be physically present at one of the training center. So it's great for me to have an online session.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are on
And
the right path
adding
then, because
to
after
yeah,
COVID, everybody is saving time.
yeah. Yeah, and there's one more query regarding the documentary proof for the experience, 36 months of experience. So, do we need
Yeah.
to submit any documentary proof regarding this?
See, when you submit the application, then you just need to mention about the type of the project you have done. But sometimes there are some audits from the PMI. So if there is some audit, then you need to provide the name of the organization and your supervisor or the HR details. But otherwise, there will be
Okay,
the details which will be provided will be accepted, and that will be reviewed.
okay, thank you.
I assume the online trainings will be on the weekend, right?
Yeah, that is on the consecutive 2 weekends. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Any other question? Please feel free to ask more questions so that if you have any doubt, any question, please feel free to ask so that we can clarify your doubt. Any other question, please feel free to ask. So as
Hello,
you know,
good evening.
yeah, go ahead, Nikhil, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Thank you for asking this session. My question is like, sir, I'm anyway like working in um, international project management consultancy since like it is kind of like three years, and we anyway know the project initiation, close out, the detailed documentation, project flow, everything. So why do I need to do PMP?
A very good question,
What
Bala
what will
Sahib.
be the
Very good question, and that is what we need to. One of the things which we have discussed is that PMP actually a lot of the, if you see that unlearn and the learn of new concept. Because many of the time, Bala Sahib, you will see that different organizations have done the project management in a different way. So they have customized it, and it will go fine until you have a big problem. As for example, a project will go fine until you see a big problem when you say in 2 years project, where if you have after 1 year, you will see that where you are supposed to complete your 50% of the work, you have only completed 30% of the work. But your money or the cost, the budget has been maybe 60% or has been completed, or it has been already used. How to handle the situation? So PMP actually provides you some proven tools at how you handle the difficult situation and the troubleshooting. And also, if you see the different transition, meaning that many of us have done the waterfall project management, many of us have done the agile project management. What are the new concepts are coming, and how to fix those different issues with the new concept? That is an added advantage from the PMI. So that it will also to help you to understand that when you do the different type of the project, what type of the project transition meaning, or how to handle the new kind of the project. So as for example, if you have done a multiple projects, I can what I have understood from you might be have done more of the waterfall project, right, Balashay? Waterfall project where you have the all the requirements are available in the beginning, right? But nowadays a lot of the new projects are agile projects. So you will also get to know the both the waterfall project, agile project, and the hybrid project, and troubleshooting of the difficult situations from the project.
Okay, I would like to
Yeah.
add to that. So week's thing, okay. When I did this, okay, I also felt that I already know how to do the project, okay, because I was managing successful projects, and that's how I was nominated. I was in Infosys at that time, okay. But when I actually attended the PMP certification, I could understand what were the right things I was doing. So that was a validation. And what are the gaps that I could have done? I could have done absolutely better in my workplace. So one is your validation, and the other is the gaps. And I will assure you, and I know for sure that you will, wherever you are working with how many years of work experience, you will get some gaps between what are the, you know, whatever proven methodology and what are the, what you do. There will be gaps, like he said, unlearn and learn new concepts. So I think that's a big takeaway, Bala Sahib, that you will get from this training.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you for this very brief and like elaborated answer. But like my question is like another question in following to that, that will as I'm in construction project management, as I'm a civil engineer, will I get chance to change my domain if I do my PMP? Change my domain to say IT or pharma or finance kind of.
Okay. Technically, yes. Okay. And there have been several instances of that. Many people from construction has moved to IT, and they're working in construction domain, but in IT with that construction experience. So there has been instances, but there are various factors. PMP is one major catalyst to change the domain. That's why people do that. But if you ask me whether I can do that, answer is yes. But whether are you sure you will do that? There are many factors to change your domain. PMP being one of them. Yeah.
That means along with PMP, I need to develop some domain knowledge at my own.
There are various factors. PMPs definitely will help. It's a proven catalyst to change your domains, right? So people actually do PMP, and I have seen from construction, they have changed and went into IT or changed their domains and became project managers. And there are various instances. Like if you go through our ProThoughts testimony and customer blogs, you will see some instances where people were in construction and they changed their field. Like I know one person, Saurabh Kadam, who I am in touch with. He was in Schindler. Okay, he was doing typically infrastructure type projects. Now he has moved to IT, and he's doing IT project management. Well, there are instances of that, but no. So I can say that technically, yes, PMP can be one of the major factors to change your domain.
All right, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Souvik, is there any a good slide that you want to end this with, if where typically people can think about questions, if there are any.
Like to inform you that there are a lot of changes are happening in India, and there are a lot of the project management focus, not only in India and globally as well. So this is the right time for all of us, and before the PMBOK 8 is implemented, that we should go for it. And as Ashish mentioned, that as soon as possible, because PMBOK 7 we already know the questions, the patterns, everything, so it is easier for you to crack the exam easily. PMBOK 8 obviously will also do that, but PMBOK 8 is coming up, so it's better this time to utilize it and get it cracked and be a certified PMP professional. So you can always reach out to us. I think that was all. Ashish sir would like to add something.
No, thanks, Souvik. Nothing to add. No, guys. No, the idea of this session was to help you, have Souvik, who is the trainer, and give you, what is the real thing that you will get. So we wanted Souvik to represent and talk face to face, so you know what you're getting, and also we are using this platform to answer your questions to make you comfortable, because it's more than your money, it's your time that you are investing. And no, I believe a lot in PMP and the certifications. Um, so if you think that will give you the required investment, okay, I think my only 2 cents is that if you are thinking it will give you requirement, do it earlier than later, because that's the opportunity cost lost. That's what is the only thing. Yeah. So thank you guys for your time. I think thanks Souvik as well. Thanks Jigisha as well. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to Jigisha and to us as well. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm happy to get connected with you. Souvik is on LinkedIn. Souvik, Jigisha can arrange a call with Souvik if you have any one-on-one questions for Souvik as well.
Yeah, anytime you can reach out to Jigish or myself. So it will be a pleasure. And Ashish sir and
Sure, I can arrange a call, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we end, Souvik, then?
Okay. Yeah, so if there are no other comments and questions, then thank you, Ashish sir, for joining, and thanks everybody for your evening. So we'll stop here, but we will wait for the
Sir,
new
yeah,
beginning.
thank you so much, sir. But there is one small question again. Like, sorry for disturbing
Go
at
ahead. Yeah.
last moment. Yeah. The thing is
No
like,
problems.
there
Please
is
go ahead.
little casual question. Like my friend said that 35 PDO is available at some other platforms at very cheap cost, kind of like in 1,000 rupees. And like you just do that and you practice something and you appear for the PMP exam, and anyway you are having 3 years of experience. So I think there is no need of this third party. So what are your views on that regarding 35 videos?
Okay, so
See,
this is a very
you know,
question.
Bala sir.
So
Yeah.
I will answer
You-
this. I answered it today to
Please,
one of
please.
the candidates. Okay, you can add to that. Okay, I was telling that candidate today. Okay, he was saying that he registered with us. Okay, for the class, but he was asking, why don't I do it with Udemy for 400 rupees? Then I said that so many people join us that they see some value at least to place us at some, we do, at some price that we are giving. So it's your call what you're investing in. This is education. It's you're investing not only to get a paper certificate, but to be a better project manager. Okay, you want to excel in your workplace, excel as a professional. So I think if you're investing for that to become better, and that certificate is just a validation, you should invest with the best. Like if I have to do my engineering degree or my MBA school, I will choose Harvard over a local MBA school, although it's 40 times thing. I'm not hard selling ProThoughts here, but choose what you can get in that 36 hours. If you think even that is not needed, Udemy is offering at 400 rupees. You can buy 1,000 rupees. You can take that training. So that is what is the call.
I got it, sir. Thank you.
You can add your stuff here.
Yeah, no, I think that is what is very important, Balasai, because in India we'll get different qualities, right? And it is, as you know, that ProThoughts. I'll tell you one thing, right? Very transparently, I got trained from ProThoughts in 2016. Still in 2025, I am with ProThoughts. I respect and why I love ProThoughts because I learned from it. Still today, I'm learning from all of you and learning from ProThoughts. That is what I am here. So that is what it is important that you should get the best training, right? So that is what it is important. And the quality of the training is very important because the questions are conceptual basis, the scenario based. So if you spend even 100 rupees, you should spend for it where you will get the return, right? So that is the call.
Okay, by the way, Balasaheb, in US, average training cost is 1,500 US dollars. Okay. And they can easily do it from Udemy, even from ProThoughts as well. But there are some people who still pay $1,500 in US for a US trainer. Rita Mulkai does at $2,000, by the way, in the US.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
you can check on their site as well. Okay, Rita Mulkai,
Yeah.
rmcls.com. So you can check their rates as well. So there is some value for the price that you have.
Absolutely, sir. I'm getting a little bit now.
So one more question.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
So post we receive the certificate, ProThoughts will give any reference for the open positions across anywhere across the globe.
So actually, that when you take the PMP certification, it will itself your CV will be high valued and you will get a lot of calls. So you only need to get the number from the PMP. So where we'll be helping you. Unofficially, also we sent. I think Ashita would like to add something.
No. So I think, yeah, correct. So we are not a placement agency, Nani Babu, but we definitely can help, like you said, unofficially. There is a network of people that we are in touch because we are in the business for last 10 years. So we are help people to send their resumes, but we do not guarantee this is not in the line of business that we are. But yes, we have helped people earlier on this.
Okay, thank you.
Any other last questions before we close the session? Please feel free to ask questions. More questions we will ask, more will be the clarity. Please feel free to ask any question. Okay. If there are no questions, then thank you. Thank you, Ashish sir. Thanks, Shigisha. Thanks everyone for joining, and we hope to see you soon in the classes. Okay, thank you.